Alright, don't let it move. Alright, hello, I'm Stephen Hersicorn, and I'm entering the Great Guitar Build-Off 2022. This isn't going to go live until April 1st, but it's the end of February right now. This is what I'm doing. It's an 8-string guitar. We upped the budget a little bit. Now I have a person holding the camera now, instead of jigging it up with clamps and a piece of plywood. Yeah, this is going to be made of composite fiberglass. It's going to have 2 truss rods, and it's going to have a steel bar in the middle, so I don't want this neck to move. So it's going to have a 304 stainless bar down the middle of it and 2 truss rods flanking it. Initially, I'm going to make a positive I'm going to make the positive to make the mold, to mold this out of fiberglass and resin. So it's going to be chambered a little bit so it doesn't weigh a boat anchor, even though most of my guitars weigh a boat anchor that I've made. It's going to have 2 pickups. I have them right here. This is a EMG P40 bass pickup. It's going to go in the neck to simulate a bass guitar. Now, the reason that I'm doing this is that I want the reason I'm doing the 8-string is not just for gent reasons. It's for, I want to have a hybrid guitar bass setup, right? That's my end goal with this. So bass pickup in the neck. They're gonna have separate outputs also, but the bass pickup is also going to be, I'm going to wire it so that you can have it coming out of the guitar output as well. So yeah, it's going to be cool. I only use neck pickups on bass because I find bridge pickups on bass guitars to be too mid-rangey in like the 1K-ish area. It gets too nasal for me. I don't like it. And if you have 2 pickups on, it sounds kind of phasey to me, so I don't like it, even if they're wired correctly. So that's going to be there. And then in the bridge, I have a Seymour Duncan Retribution Blackout 8-string, the Dino Cazares one, Fear Factory pickup. This is going to kick ass. It's real bright, which is good for what I'm doing. Now, let me take you through let me give you a little history lesson. This is my first one that I made. I pulled this out in the last Great Guitar Build-Off entry I did in 2021, but it had a different level of finish, shall we say. It was, the body was still wood back then. I mean, obviously it's still made of wood. It's the same body, I just sanded it down, made it pretty, and painted it with white truck bed liner to see it's textured. That's truck bed liner. That I had the idea of, hey, what's a more durable finish than truck bed liner, you know? But you can see I still got 1 battle scar on it anyway. Yeah, that's the best sounding bass that I own by a significant margin. And then that last year's entry I did, this bad boy, is a 6-string with 27 frets. This is also going to have 27 frets, by the way. I decided that that's going to be a main feature of my guitars. I'm not just going to have 24. I got used to the 27, so I'm going to have that on everything now. So, unless the customer wants different. Yeah, but this thing sounds awesome and it kicks ass. So, yeah. And then I got this. I got this thing. It's a Dymo Flame. I think I paid $500 for it with the hard case used, and it's in pretty damn good condition. This is another one of my... I hate Strat-shaped guitars. I think they're the most boring thing to ever walk. I don't want to say I hate it, but like, you're not really going to see me make Strat-shaped guitars. I think they're boring. Unless it'd have to be a pretty radical departure from the original formula for me to make a Strat-shaped guitar. Or even remotely Strat-shaped, actually. And this is, people have been, well, by the time you see this has probably already been painted, but this is the Sun Giant one-piece bass. This is, I'm calling this shape the Sun Giant Modern, and this is the Sun Giant Classic. Because I made this one first, and this one looks sleeker and more modern. That's the difference between the naming. This pickup is made by Rock Solid Pickups, Will Galvin. It kicks ass. It sounds tremendous. It's a custom pickup with Alnico 5 blade magnets that I had him wind for me. I don't know the exact amount of winds. I didn't measure it. I just told him the character of sound that I wanted, and he did it. And he did a really good job on it. One-piece Carina, body and neck. The fingerboard is maple, but it's been coated black with black Starbond super glue. Was what I used for this. And I made this bridge, but I'm gonna make a different bridge because this works good, but I can do better, so I'm gonna. Yeah, so that's that for the what led up to this. Now check this out. This is gonna be cool. I was at Clark's Hardwoods tonight looking for wood to make this thing out of for the positive, because the wood one that I make is going to be a real guitar. I'm not just gonna, it's not just gonna be thrown by the wayside and never see the light of day. This is gonna be the neck. It's 1.5 inch thick maple. It's a very nice, super straight piece of maple. It's heavy. This is gonna be the neck. It's got a little looky-loo right there, but I'm not worried about it.
Excuse me.
Hello. We're doing an intro here, or intro to the series.
Johnny, can I get out? I need to get out. I gotta run up to the store. Can I back out here?
Mom.
Steven, this little deal right here,
Yeah.
you need to keep it in the video. You're being...
I'm gonna. It's staying in. I don't care. I don't care about it.
Coming out?
Huh?
Don't get me on the film.
Oh, you're.
you're on it.
It's too late.
Yeah, you're a part of the video.
Yeah, it's too late now.
Why didn't y'all say something?
You're gonna be.
That was the first thing I said to you when you walked through the door.
This gonna be nationwide and worldwide. This video is gonna count.
We're doing it live. We're doing it live. I don't care. This is America. And this is gonna be maple I'm gonna use for the body. Yeah. Sorry for the car noise, but that's life for you. Real life happens. But yeah, this is gonna be the body. What the body is made of, it's maple. It's the same thickness as the other one. I'm gonna add like a little shim onto the back of this to make it a little bit thicker in certain areas for when I do the neck, because it's gonna be a neck through for wood one, it's gotta be, I've gotta have a shim in the back so that this is propped up for the neck, for the angle of the dangle to be correct. I'm not gonna do my regular headstock on this one. I'm coming up with an all new headstock design because I want this to be perfectly symmetrical. I know the drawing isn't like exactly right for that, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm gonna take the side I like better, which is this one, and I'm going to duplicate it. You can see this is pretty worn, this paper. I've been designing it since the winner was announced for the last Great Guitar Build-Off, actually. I've been designing this for that long and working on it and working on it. Got some secrets still, they're still under wraps, but what I can tell you for now is that this is gonna kick ass. This is gonna kick some serious ass. Like, let me explain something to you, okay? When I didn't win the Great Guitar Build-Off last year, I was sad for about 5 minutes. And then I was like, God damn it, I'm gonna do it next year. I'm gonna kick everybody's ass in this contest. Not physically, but you know what I mean. Like, you know, I gotta clarify that because. But the point is that this is gonna be really fun. I'm gonna have a blast doing it. And yeah, this is gonna go live on April 1st. And this is the end of February, so I've already started building this by the time that you see it. So yeah, it's gonna be chambered a little bit in certain places, but you get the idea by now. It's an 8-string. It's gonna kick ass. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. I don't know how poignant this will be when everybody else sees it, but the Ukraine invasion just happened. I wish those boys over there all the best, even though they're not going to see this until April, if they do see it. I doubt it. But you boys over there, stay strong. You have my full support. This is America. I mean, you're in Ukraine, but you know what I mean. It's a peaceful country. Y'all got the spirit of freedom behind you. Make them Russians glow in the dark. Okay, thanks. Thank you. All right, you can shut up now.
Steven, you did